Starting another project. Here's our fabulous access between condos or whatever they are. We've got to rip these bushes out, but now we're just going to cut them off since they decided to run the power lines under them. We're just going to saw cut them at the ground. There's a sewer line right here. Here is the problem. There's major erosion on this bank, which is getting pretty close to the side of this house right here. So we're going to come in here. The sewer line is like right here, so we're just going to fill all this up with rock, put some fabric in here and rock it all, 60 some tons probably, and just get rid of this problem. Some fish out there. All right, let me come over here to the mini. We're going to push this down and cut these things off. So yesterday we cut the bushes down since the power line, which I think that's it painted right there, goes right under the root ball of all these. There's two of them. There's one right there and one right under here. So we just decided just to chainsaw these off. They'll probably sprout back. Anyways, but you can see how close the utilities go to that washout. But I'm gonna go in here and grade this out a little bit. I got a sewer line going right straight through here, so I can't do too much. But yep, we'll get our rock brought down here, dumped in there and put in place. We'll put it in about 2 to 4 foot deep to kind of act as a good anchor to keep that water as it's coming down this creek from eroding this out, because you can see it's not far from the corner of that deck. All right, I'm gonna get this graded out. So that's graded, got fabric put in. I cut it back about 18 inches deep, as you can tell, so I can tuck that back into the bank. I'm gonna leave that tree because every little bit of that bush, so every little bit of root matter will help with erosion. And tie the rock in. He dumped the first one right here to kind of help hold it. Got the fabric probably a good 6 feet out into the water. We kind of pushed it out with the excavator and threw some rocks on it to hold it in place. Gonna put some fabric in, the rock on top of the fabric, so that I can get out there a little farther and be able to reach that and get another piece over there, kind of precariously sitting on this hill right here. There's not a whole lot of room to work, so I'm gonna go ahead and get all this rock put in and put in place, packed in, and then we'll move our way down. Here he comes with a scoop of rock. Had him dump the first one right there to hold that fabric in place, so when he dumps it, it doesn't slide all down the hill, so that's aggravating when you're putting rock in. Perfect. Stretched it nice and tight. It's a pretty deep hole out there. We're just going to fill it all up with rock. Put as much rock in here as it takes. That's what we got it figured for. Our lovely access. It's really not that bad though. We just had to dump the rock out here in the road. On plywood. We got the rest of our fabric put in down there, and bringing more rock in. One scoop at a time. He's just gonna have to dump it all, then I'll have to sit on top of it and throw it down there and keep working my way back. Not a lot of room here. all the rock put in place, packed down. All that's left is a little bit of grading and seeding and strawing. We'll be done. We put right at almost 60 tons in this little spot right here. So hopefully that water will come around and hit this rock and kick back the other way. Keep from washing the bank out anymore.